government to make a difference in real people's lives. We're very proud of Lyosha, who was a college professor in the former Soviet Union and was persecuted terribly as a gay man. And because she changed the statute to make it possible to achieve asylum status for fear of persecution for being gay, Lyosha is now a United States resident. The second congregants I would like to invite up here to help introduce Hillary Clinton is somebody who represents the children of CBST, one of the young people who was born since I have been rabbi here, and I'd like to invite Jonathan Green to join me at the podium.
My name is Jonathan Green. I'm 15 years old. My mothers are Lisa Green and Yael Bat Chava. I was born into CBST. I was named here and I had my bar mitzvah here in May of 2015. Rabbi Kleinbaum has been my rabbi for my entire life. I have always loved film and movies, so at my bar mitzvah, Rabbi Kleinbaum spoke to me about Steven Spielberg. She said that all of Spielberg's movies, from E.T. to Schindler's List to Lincoln, are about ordinary people who do extraordinary things, and through that, they change the world. I always imagined that I would try to change the world through film, as a director. Last year, in September of 2016, before the presidential election, I began volunteering for the Clinton campaign at their office in downtown Brooklyn. Although I was, and still am, too young to vote, I knew I could not remain uninvolved at such a consequential time. So for weeks, almost every day after school, I would head to the campaign office to phone bank. On election night, I was at the Javits Center. I remember waking up on the morning of November 9th with a sense of dread and helplessness. I wrote Hillary Clinton a letter to express my bewilderment at what to do next and to thank her, not only for everything she has done for our country, but also for being a constant source of inspiration for me. Throughout her entire career, Hillary has always fought for what she believes in. She's been a leading advocate for women's rights, for healthcare, and for children in poverty. Despite often facing seemingly insurmountable opposition, she has always persisted and looked forward with optimism and a belief that good people who work hard can accomplish extraordinary things. Soon after the election, I remembered what Rabbi Kleinbaum had said to me, and over the following weeks, my helplessness and dread soon turned to renewed motivation to do what I could do as an ordinary person to change the world. Last March, I went with Rabbi Kleinbaum and other CBST teens to Washington to experience how our government functions. There, I had the opportunity to advocate to my elected representatives about the issues I care about, including voting rights and voter suppression. Then last summer, I had the honor of being an intern in Congressman Jerry Nadler's office. I spoke and listened to constituents calling to express their views on legislation or current political events, or asking for assistance with resolving issues such as immigration or federal benefits. Through this work, I was able to see firsthand that people who care and step up can make a difference in government, and that government can make a difference in people's lives. In the days, weeks, and months following the election, I began to realize that the way I wanted to affect change was not through film. I still believe that art can change the world, but that my path is through public service. Tonight, I have the incredible honor of helping to welcome Hillary Clinton, one of my biggest inspirations and role models, who's here to celebrate Rabbi Kleinbaum, who has been a mentor to me and taught me so much throughout the entirety of my life. It was thanks to Rabbi Kleinbaum that Hillary received the letter I wrote. So for that and the incredibly important role she has played in my life, I am so grateful. It is a tremendous privilege to be here tonight as a member of CBST, honoring these two extraordinary people who have been so influential in shaping who I am and who have done so much to make this community, this country, and the world a better place.